Have you ever felt like your hard work just vanishes? You hustle, you show up, you give it your all, but every payday, your account barely budges. You're not lazy or careless, yet money slips through your fingers. It's frustrating, isn't it? You deserve to know where it's going. You're not alone. In fact, more than half of workers worldwide, about 57%, live paycheck to paycheck. That's over half the global workforce, struggling just to get by. In the US, over 60% of households are living paycheck to paycheck, with many barely making ends meet and feeling stressed and trapped. And here's a bigger picture. Global household debt is rising. According to the IMF 2024 Global Debt Monitor, household debt now stands at 64% of GDP worldwide, a worrying recovery from 2022 levels. Look, this isn't about how much you earn. It's about what erodes your wealth quietly. It's not always inflation, taxes, or the economy. It's the hidden habits that quietly drain your wealth. You might not even notice them until it's too late. Later in this video, we'll shine a light on 12 silent money habits that slowly drain your bank account. These aren't just vague ideas. They're specific traps that hurt your finances. And habit number 9? Even the savvy ones fall for it. Stay tuned, because by the end, you'll know how to break free. I'm Digital Connects, and on this channel, we break down money tactics that work, no matter where you live. From saving smart to investing wisely, today we start with these 12 habits, backed by global data and financial science. So if you're ready to discover the habits quietly draining your wealth, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and let's get started. Let's break down 12 money habits that are keeping you poor, and I'll show you how to replace them with wealth-building habits no matter where you live. Whether you're in the US, the UK, Nigeria, Canada, Australia, or anywhere else in the world. This isn't just about saving more or spending less. Every strategy is backed by real research and proven trends in personal finance. By the end of this video, you'll know why money slips through your fingers. You'll walk away with actionable steps to change your financial life today. So grab a notebook, because these habits might surprise you. Fix them, and your bank account will never look the same again. Living without a budget? That's one of the biggest silent killers of wealth. You might think budgets are boring or restrictive, but here's the reality. Over 60% of Americans and more than 70% of people in the UK admit they have no written budget at all. Guess what? This isn't just a Western problem. In countries like Australia, Canada, and even across parts of Europe and Asia, the majority of people still rely on guesswork when it comes to their spending. The problem? When you don't have a budget, you're flying blind. Without tracking your money, you'll always feel like it's disappearing faster than it should, because it is. You can't manage what you don't measure, and it's disappearing fast. With rising living costs, a lack of budgeting can lead to debt or living paycheck to paycheck. So let's change that. Your future self will thank you for it. Here's the fix. Start with a simple, global-friendly budgeting system. One of the easiest is the 65-25-10 rule. 65% for living expenses, 25% for savings and investments, and 10% for giving. This is a great alternative to the 50-30-20 rule, which splits your income into needs, wants, and savings. You can use free apps like Mint, YNAB, or PocketGuard that work in multiple countries. Not into apps? A simple spreadsheet or even a notebook can work wonders. Remember, your budget isn't a prison. It's a plan for your freedom. Once you start tracking every dollar, you'll discover extra money you didn't even realize you had. Next up is a money habit that's so common, it probably happened to you this week: impulse spending. Research shows that 64% of shoppers worldwide admit they make purchases based purely on emotion, not need. And it's not just about luxury items. It can be as small as grabbing that extra snack at checkout or ordering something online just because it was on sale. The problem is, emotional spending gives you a quick dopamine hit, but it leaves your wallet lighter and your savings weaker. With the rise of buy now, pay later services like Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm, it's easier than ever to spend money you don't actually have. Here's the fix. First, try the 24-hour rule. If you see something you want to buy that isn't essential, wait 24 hours before making the purchase. Most of the time, the urge will pass. Second, use the envelope system. Set aside a specific amount of cash for discretionary spending. When the envelope is empty, no more impulse buys until the next cycle. The truth is, you can't completely eliminate emotional spending. We're human. But you can control it. Every time you resist that impulse, you're not just saving money. You're building self-discipline. One of the most valuable assets you'll ever own. Another silent wealth killer? Relying on just one source of income. Think about it. If your only paycheck stops tomorrow, how long could you survive? Studies show that most millionaires have between 3 and 7 income streams. They don't put all their eggs in one basket, but globally, the majority of people still depend entirely on a single job. The danger is clear. Layoffs, health issues, or even economic downturns can wipe out your financial security overnight. We saw this during the pandemic when millions lost their sole source of income in a matter of weeks. So, you want to boost your income without quitting your day job? Here's the fix. Start small with low-risk income streams. Think about learning digital skills like graphic design or coding. These are skills you can monetize from anywhere in the world. Add a side hustle that fits your schedule, maybe tutoring or freelancing. Over time, build passive income streams like investing in index funds. Remember, your first extra income stream won't make you rich overnight, but it will make you safer, more resilient, and open doors to financial freedom. The number 4 money mistakes that quietly keeps people poor is not investing early. Why do we wait? I get it. Life gets busy. But every year we delay is a year lost. Investing early is like planting a tree. The best time was yesterday, the second best is now. Did you know that less than 40% of adults under 30 invest? Time is your greatest ally, yet so many let it slip away. Imagine investing just $100 a month at 20. By 60, you could have over $300,000. But wait until 35. You'd have less than half of that. It's not about luck, it's about time. Don't let it pass you by. The fix? Start now, no matter how small. Consider index funds, low-cost, diversified investments that grow with the market. Or try micro-investing apps that let you invest your spare change. You don't need to wait until you have more money to start. The earlier you begin, the less you have to invest to reach your goals. Your future self will thank you for every month you didn't waste. Another silent wealth killer? High-interest debt is lurking. In the US, credit card debt has soared past $1.1 trillion, with rates over 20%. In the UK, personal loan rates are hitting record highs, trapping millions. Here's the harsh reality. $5,000 in credit card debt at 20% interest? If you only pay the minimum, it could take over 20 years to pay off. You'll spend thousands in interest, money that could be building your wealth. Don't let the banks profit off your debt. Take control now. So, you're drowning in debt and feeling hopeless? Let me share a proven repayment strategy that can change everything. First up, the debt snowball method. Tackle your smallest debts first for quick wins. Once those are gone, roll those payments into the next debt. Momentum is key. Or try the debt avalanche method. Focus on the highest interest rate first. This saves you the most money over time, which is a win-win. Whichever method you choose, the goal is the same. Break the cycle fast. Every dollar you stop giving to interest is a dollar that can start working for you. You get a paycheck, and suddenly, it's time for a shopping spree. New luxury items, a sleek car upgrade, and a designer wardrobe? That's lifestyle inflation, when your spending rises with your income. Studies show, as we earn more, we tend to spend more. It feels exciting, but it's quietly draining your future wealth. Why is it a problem? Higher fixed expenses lock you in. If your income drops, that luxury lifestyle becomes a heavy burden. The fix is simple but powerful. Keep your fixed expenses low, even when your income rises. If you get a raise, resist the urge to upgrade everything. Instead, invest that extra cash into savings or debt repayment. Do this for just a few years and watch your wealth grow. You'll create a financial gap without the constant hustle. Financial literacy is another money habits that keep you poor. Scrolling through my feed, I see finance articles, but I just keep swiping. Why bother? It's all cluttered bills and boring numbers, right? But here's the kicker. Ignoring this stuff is costing us big time. Did you know that 66% of us are making money decisions without a clue? That's like driving blindfolded. We're falling for scams, racking up bad debt, and missing out on wealth-building opportunities. So let's stop scrolling past the truth and start learning how to make our money work for us. The fix is easier than you think. Commit to learning a little every month. Read one personal finance book, listen to podcasts from credible experts, or follow trusted finance channels that explain concepts simply. Over time, this small habit compounds, not just in knowledge, but in smarter decisions. These choices could save or earn you thousands. The truth is, your bank balance will reflect your financial IQ. Oh no, not now. My car just broke down, and I just got hit with unexpected medical bills. Great, look at everyone at the ATM. They all look stressed. Life can throw curveballs when you least expect it. Without an emergency fund, even small setbacks can feel huge. Research shows over 50% of people can't cover a $500 emergency. One flat tire, one hospital visit, and you're in trouble. Emergencies don't wait for you to be ready. If you're unprepared, high-interest loans can trap you in debt. Here's the fix. Start small with a $1,000 emergency fund. This creates a safety net for life's little surprises. Next, aim to cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Make it automatic. Set up a direct transfer every payday. Even $20 a week adds up faster than you think. When emergencies happen, and they will, you'll thank yourself for building that cushion. Double your money in 24 hours? Sounds tempting, right? But if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. From Ponzi schemes in the US to fake crypto mining sites worldwide, scams are everywhere. Millions lose their savings chasing overnight wealth. The truth? People want quick results and skip the research. The danger? You lose money and precious time. Time that could have been spent building real, lasting wealth. Here's the fix. Slow down and investigate. Research the company, check reviews, and verify licenses. Ask yourself, is the ROI realistic compared to traditional investments? If someone promises 100% returns in a month, that's a red flag. Remember, the richest people in the world didn't get there overnight. Wealth grows through patience, discipline, and smart investments, not magic schemes. If you master spotting these traps, you're already ahead of the game financially. Retirement might feel far away, but ignoring it is one of the costliest mistakes you can make. Globally, there's a massive retirement savings gap. Many are retiring with less than half of what they need. In the US, over 40% of working-age adults have zero retirement savings. That's alarming. In parts of Africa and Asia, structured retirement planning is still rare, leaving many dependent on family. The danger? If you don't prepare, your future options shrink. Instead of enjoying your golden years, you might be forced to keep working just to survive. Here's the fix. Take advantage of every tool available for your retirement. If your employer offers a retirement match, grab it. That's free money. No access to that? Open a personal retirement account or pension plan and automate contributions. Even small amounts, invested consistently, can grow dramatically over decades thanks to compound interest. Bottom line, retirement planning isn't about age, it's about time. The earlier you start, the easier it is to build a future you can actually enjoy. Money can be a huge source of stress in relationships, and the numbers don't lie. Did you know nearly 70% of couples argue about finances? It's often a leading cause of divorce and family conflict. Avoiding the conversation won't help. It just lets resentment grow. Small issues can snowball into major disagreements, especially with debt or income differences. If you want to strengthen your relationship, tackle those money talks head-on. Here's the fix. Schedule regular money dates with your partner or family. It's not about blame, it's about teamwork. Use this time to review expenses, savings goals, and upcoming plans. Make it a safe space where everyone can be honest without judgment. By facing the awkward conversations early, you turn money from a source of tension into a tool for building trust, clarity, and shared dream. When it comes to wealth creation, your mindset is everything. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities and income potential are set in stone. They avoid risks, settle for just enough, and often stay stuck where they are. But those with a growth mindset, they see challenges as opportunities to learn and adapt. That's why many self-made millionaires didn't start rich. They started thinking big. They set bold financial goals, learned new skills, and looked for ways to multiply their income. So, which mindset are you embracing today? I'm about to share a game-changing mindset. Here's the fix. Start setting bigger financial targets than you think you can reach. Even if they feel uncomfortable, embrace them. Upskill through online courses, mentorship, and networking. Always think long-term. The bigger your vision, the more opportunities you'll notice. Remember, small thinking limits your bank account, but big thinking, that expands it. Let's wrap this up. Remember, your financial future is built by your daily habits, not one-time actions. The little choices you make today, whether to save or spend, invest or ignore, will either move you closer to financial freedom or push you further away. So here's my challenge to you. Pick just 2 bad money habits from this video and decide to break them starting today. Then, write them down in the comments for accountability. Trust me, making it public increases your chances of following through. I used to feel overwhelmed by my finances, like they were controlling my every move. But then I realized something powerful. I have the ability to rewrite my financial story. It starts with breaking old habits, making smarter choices, and taking small steps toward my dreams. If you're ready to take control, join me on this journey. Hit that subscribe button for more tips that truly work.